Let's go. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Can I fix this? I'm falling in love again. Charmaine and G Pitts, Buggle. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Chat, how's the camera look? For the stream. Think you guys like this one better. Made it a little bit bigger. I'm falling in love again. All right. What we got today, chat? We do have the daily gap. This looks bearish to me, man. Bearish to me. We opened up. I like lower, not gonna lie. We might manipulate open. Let me see what we're looking like on the lower time frame. 4 hours range. Oh yeah, I like sells, chat. I like sells into the daily gap. I like sells into the daily gap. Falling in love again. Hopefully the music's not too loud. I'm talking about for the other stream. If someone wants to check the other stream, that'd be great. I don't know. This is confusing. Yeah. I wish I could check that. Can someone in the TT chat tell me if the music sounds bad, the audio? TT, do you love me? Let me know the audio sounds fine. Yesterday's gone, don't think about the past. Can someone in the TT chat let me know if the audio sounds bad? I'll change it. Is the music too loud? Whoever's watching right now in there, let me know if the music's too loud. It look greener if you look at the grass. Jealousy make you blind to what you have. I never trip, never fall. I get up quick, clever. Good morning, no sound. You guys can't hear me? Audio's good on my end. There's no sound? What? What do you mean there's no sound? Wait, hold on. Are you guys trolling? S7, you can't hear me right now? Yesterday gone, don't think about the past. They didn't know who I was under the mask. I hear you, I hear you. I think you guys gotta rejoin. Whoever can't hear me. Oh, no music. You should be able to hear music. You should be able to hear lo-fi. The other stream, because I have 2 streams going, the other one will probably hear other music. Oh me gone, David Blaine. You don't hear lo-fi? You should be able to hear lo-fi. Didn't know who I was under the mask. Chat like cells. I never trip, never fall. I get up quick, clever. Walking with God made my principle better. I'm just wondering if the audio on the other stream is fine. Check, check, check. It should be good. Yeah, it should be low. I want it to be low. What up, Samson? What up, what up, what up? Choppy. Choppy open. Like lower today, chat. Into the daily gap. Oh no 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 no. Alright, let's see what we got. I mean, this is just volatile chop right now, chat. Volatile chop. I gotta see a good sell off to want to try to play short. So as of right now, chat, this looks like range protocol. I am bearish. I want to see this. No sound? Bro, what are you talking about? How is there no sound? Hold on. There should definitely be sound. I can hear myself through the mic. I'm checking the sound right now. Can everyone hear me in the chat? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Put a chat, put a 1 if you can hear me. Put a 1 if you can hear me in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me right now. Everyone throw a 1 in the chat. What the heck? Let me pull it up on my phone. I've never had this happen. 1 1 1 1 1. I mean, a lot of people can hear me. 1 1 1 1 1. I think it's working. I think it's just those people, man. Unless I'm gaslighting them and they just can't. They can't hear me. I'm pulling it up on my phone. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. So you can hear me, Alina. What about the other S7? S7, can you hear me? I just opened it on my phone and there's audio chat. So if you can't hear me, that's on your end. If you guys can't hear me, that's on your end. You gotta. Let me put it in the chat. If anyone can't. All right, we should be good. I don't know what happened. Yeah, exit and rejoin. Exactly. I've restarted the stream. Yeah, it was probably a glitch. It's probably a glitch. All right, I like cells, chat. I like cells. As of right now, it's range. right? So for those of you that follow the stream, you know I always preach range protocol. If price is consolidating in range bound, I'm a little bit more picky and I wait for range externals. I want to see this come reach down for these lows because we have the daily gap resting down here. So ultimately, I want to see something like this in the higher time frame. So I'm looking for a retracement into the daily gap. Right here. And then we can potentially get our longs off the daily gap, but that might be later tomorrow. So I'd like to see us come down here. It's just choppy. This week has been very mid. Very, very mid-week, chat. We're still plus 1.7 R. In green on a week where basically everyone you follow is probably red or like very small green because the week has just been not good. But because we picked a good, you know, shot on Monday and then we've taken our time trying to find good trades, we're still green. Let's go 7K today. Let's go. This is very rangy, chat. 15-minute. Even the 5-minute, 15-minute is all just, it's volatile chop, right? We've moved a little bit, but it's really just doing this. So I'd like to see good structure get put in. Yeah, I'd like to see some nice structure down here to look for lower. But I'm bearish, chat. Bias is bearish. Bias is bearish. I want to see this internal hold. This would be a bearish SMT off these highs. Dog. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Bearish bias, chat. I'm looking for shorts. You can start winning. Winning. Where did he at? Let's go, chat. Right now we wait. No rush. No rush, chat. Patience. Trading patiently. Trading patiently. You guys see what every day I come to these charts and I'm not in a rush. Every single day. Have you ever seen me come to the charts in a rush to put on a trade? I just wait. There's no rush. We show up every day and we focus on the process and we focus on putting on good trades when price validates what we're looking for. That's it. Every day. If you do that and you submit to the process and you play the prop firm game the right way, you're going to hit payouts. And if you can hit one payout, you can hit more. You just got to make sure that you're actually focusing on the process. What you mean, no? What you mean, no, Buggle? Yeah, keep it 100. It's very choppy. This week has been no bueno. For now, we just wait, chat. No rush. We'll pick our shot. For now, price is just in no man's land. You gotta know when not to trade, and you gotta wait for price to validate and give you opportunities. All this is no man's land here. Oh, no, that you don't rush. Yeah. No, you're not. Sorry, the chat's delayed. I'm like, what is bro saying no about? We've never come on stream and rushed into a trade. We've come on a stream and there's been setups pretty fast because we get a model, but there's no model. We don't take a trade. We just wait. This is no man's land, chat. 1 hour internals holding on NASDAQ, bearish SMT on ES. I want to see lows go. Like I said, we're bearish bias. You guys know why I'm bearish bias. We're looking for lower. Predicting I'm walking right. Yeah, keep it 100. We got the daily gap below us. So we're just looking for something that makes sense to reach for the daily gap. If we put in good structure through these lows, we can maybe play continuation to these lows. You know, maybe play continuation to the daily gap. I never changed for a dollar bill. Yeah, keep it 100. So we got. Yeah, there's just no structure. Exactly. There's no structure, and it's volatile chop, but you guys see the bias. Our bias is money, chat. I mean, we straight up, we do it every day. Every day. Every day. Every day, every day. Don't fade my bias. Respectfully. Just don't do it. It's not gonna work out. Our bias is money every day. Now, are there days when we have to readjust? And maybe at first we have to readjust to the bias? Absolutely. My mentor put a limit sell at 30583. It's not going up there right now, Stephanie. It's not going up there right now. That's what I think. He's not getting filled. He will not get filled up here. It's not coming up here. It's gonna run lower. We're gonna run lower most likely and retrace this. Once we tag the daily gap, this will most likely bounce. But I do not see it coming up to London highs. You're basically saying he has a limit at London highs. Yeah, that's essentially my London highs. I don't think it comes up there. I like lower. Because we have the daily gap down here. We should reach into these daily gaps, chat. Chat, all I'm gonna say is, if you've been in the stream, you've seen a couple of people try to fade me in chat, and every single one gets cooked. It's always kind of funny. That one dude said, I'm in longs because of you when I was in the short. Got absolutely fried. That stuff makes me laugh. People come in just trying to troll. So we could try to play continuation into the daily gap. I don't know if we'll get it. It might reach right down in there, chat. If it reaches hard into the daily BISI and then we get structure higher, we can maybe play longs. But right now I'm looking for lower into the daily gap, aka previous day low. We could try to play continuation if it stalls into a 5-minute gap like this. I don't know if we're gonna get that. Honestly, it might just sell. It might just sell, and that's fine. It's too much, girl. It's too much, girl. This 1-minute flip was money, but that's within straight chop, and I need to see proper structure sells to do that. But we came up, we traded into the 1 hour internal bearish SMT. A 1-minute flip. Pretty nice. For me though, that's no man's land. Alright, let's see the daily gaps get hit. I should wanna do it, just argue all night. Sorry girl, I ain't by that life. I got a girl and I gotta run it up. Big bust, they be coming here clutch. It's too much, girl. What we got, chat? Are you guys in anything? I'm not in nothing yet. We're waiting. We're waiting. Still like sells, chat. Sells into the daily BISI. It's too much, girl. She wanna do it, argue all night. Sorry, girl, I ain't about that life. Said our mentor has a sell up here. I don't think that gets hit until we run this low. We're not coming up to London highs until we run the daily gap. I'm trying to come and reconnect. Touching on my phone, talk about this and that. Thing is, it's probably not even gonna retrace this 5-minute gap, chat. It's probably just gonna run straight to the daily gap. Put my money there, my friends, out of line, make men moves. Zachy, what's up, bro? Every time in the mode. And they east and they cool. For now, we wait. A lot of people really thought I would never make it. Wanna have fun and invite a friend. Gotta practice cause it makes perfect. Want you, baby, is it worth it? Texting on my phone, talk about this and that. Or another line, Chat, we've had a really good month though. We have had a really good month. Requested a lot of payouts this month. Every time in the mode. And they east and they cool. Trying to see you shape. A lot of people really thought I would never make it. We could maybe try to play continuation into the daily gap. I don't hate it. Don't hate it. But we just don't want to see this range. We don't want to see this just range. Like what you don't want to see is when it creates this 5-minute gap in 50 seconds, hit flip it and then just do this. We really should create this 5-minute SIBI, then sting into it and reach down for the daily gap. Unless price is just gonna troll and chop. I love you better than I love myself. Chat, SpaceX is going crazy. What is that? SPCX? Ooh, good sales today. They might dump it on us today, for real, for real. They might dump it on them, for real. After the IPO, it might get slaughtered, have a deep correction. Then we'll see the true evaluation. Yeah, I know myself. Yeah, SpaceX is probably going to correct hard. Baby, you just want to baby. IPO, everyone on Reddit, all retail is hyping it up. Everyone buys in. They absolutely dump it and correct it. A tale as old as time, chat. A tale as old as time. And I know myself. Did you guys buy any SpaceX? I'm gonna wait and see what it's looking like after the correction. Wait, in my cut. Yeah. You should see the 5-minute gap get reached into here, hopefully. Well, what is weaker? Is ES SMT'd off these highs? ES is weaker on the day from a percent perspective. I got too much adrenaline, Lena. Sorry. Chat, I love you guys, man. I'm hyped to see the YouTube stream growing. I want to really grow, man. I want to have a big stream. I want to be one of the bigger streamers in the space. I don't think people are doing it like us. I really don't. I think that there's people bigger than us that not trying to like pop shots at people, but I do truthfully think there's a lot of streamers that aren't half the traders we are that are very popular. So I think we have a lot of potential. Like I really do this, you know what I mean? There's some traders that I feel like they do content. A lot of traders, honestly. I really do this, chat. Like I put my heart and soul into this stuff. So it's gonna be fun to see the YouTube stream grow. If you bought it early and sell it before it dumps, that's all I was seeing it as a short-term trade. Yeah, you could just sell into the pump, the IPO pump. It's gonna have a deep correction. So don't give up on what we had before it's too late. So you don't want to see this flip, chat. If this flips, it might work right back in the chop. We don't want to see this 5-minute cap flip. On what we had before it's too late. There's no inversions in here that we can really play. There's a small gap right here, but I don't know if I like it. This is a big pump, so this might work back into range if it flips that 5-minute cap. If it works right back into the range chat, I'm good for now. Like, we'll just wait. There's no rush. Some weeks are slow, some weeks are fast, some weeks are clean, some weeks are ugly. I'm open to shorting this if it gives a good signature back down, but if it flips that 5-minute gap, it's probably gonna just range, because we are range. I generally don't want to play continuation on days like this, but I have conviction in draw down here. That's the thing that's kind of making me open to playing this daily gap. What stock is this? This is the S&P and the NASDAQ futures. I mean, that's 2R from there. I mean, it might just leave us, chat. I might try a little, there's just a small gap. This is a weird one, chat. No ifvg on the 1 minute. There's a small one on ES. This is just a weird structure. Far back in love with me. This should play. I kind of want to jab it to the lows, but it's kind of ugly. It really should reach into this daily gap now. If it leaves us, it leaves us, chat. You know what I mean? I'm not in any rush. We have all the time in the world. I'm not gonna chase this. We get cooked, we get cooked. I want that fill, and if I don't get that fill, I'm good. It's kind of yucky price, chat. Kind of yucky price. If we go straight to stop, we go straight to stop. If we go straight to stop, we go straight. Oh, this is on the wrong. If we go straight to stop, we go straight to stop. It's just one of those days. Probably waited out. I don't really like the signature on the lower time frame. This is definitely a lower probability setup. We're also playing continuation on a range day, which I generally don't want to do. So might be cooked. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Definitely a lower conviction trade. You're supposed to be my muse. Trying to play the 5-minute gap into the daily Sibby is or the daily Bissy is the logic, but it's ugly price. The signature on the lower time frame was bad, and the 1 hour's chopped, so there's a decent chance we get chopped out. And girl, I hate to disagree, but you the reason why I'm breathing. Yeah, this is chop. It's gonna work right back up, chat. All right. We'll wait. We'll wait till the range lows go. Probably a day where we would just be avoiding playing continuation. Yeah, this one's gonna stop, chat. All right. -1. Lower conviction, trying to play trend into the daily gap, and this is just flipping it. This is gonna be straight range day. If I take anything else today, it's gonna be a range external play. These are the days where the internals don't play well. It's just a range day. You know, but I said over. She like me. Yeah, I'm out, chat. Nasty price right now. Look at this. I'm going to only play external the rest of the day. If I play anything else, it's gonna be an external trade, chat. We're still up about 1 hour on the week. We're still sitting green on the week. We have one more trade today. I'll get myself one more. -2 hours our daily loss limit. This is yucky price, chat. I think where we can I think where we can avoid a trade like this is really just the fact that it's a range day. So if it's range protocol, I should be fading all internals. Generally on a day like this, I will fade playing these gaps because this is what happens. I think I wanted to see this daily gap and had conviction in it reaching for this daily gap, so that's why I wanted to play it. But that's definitely a lower probability setup. That was probably the least high conviction trade we've taken on stream so far. My bad. This is a straight chop, chat. Let's look at the range externals. So we got this high. I'm no longer playing any internals on the day. Price is showing it doesn't want to respect internals. Hence why we have the range and trend protocol. So today I should have just focused on externals. Got a little bit tunnel vision on those lows, on the daily gap lows. Yeah, the smaller gaps like that are definitely a lower probability. But I think the biggest thing is gaps and playing trend on range days is the lowest probability. It doesn't work well. So we'll see if we can play another range external, and if not, we'll take our -2R and call it, because today's ass. So far, this has done nothing, chat. Probably pre-fired that a little bit, trying to play the internal. Ooh, yeah. It's been a minute since we took a loss, chat. How many trades has it been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gotta take a loss in the last 5 trades. Damn it, be your homies. This is gonna work right back in the range now, yeah. No internals rest of the day, chat. Probably should have just completely faded this internal, because it's range day. You can say I broke my rules today. That is technically a valid assessment, chat. Today I actually broke a rule. And the reason you can say I broke a rule is because we deemed this range protocol when we hopped right on the stream. And when we're range protocol, I'm fading internals and I'm just playing the external of ranges. So this probably could have been an avoidable loss. But it is what it is. I'm a human being. I had conviction in these lows. And I got a little bit tunnel vision on the daily gap. That'll go in the journal. If we deem something range protocol, we're fading the internals, no matter what the conviction in draw is. Let's see what happens at these highs up here. There's range highs. The other range highs are this. Could potentially play a reversal model off that, and if that doesn't play, I'll just hop off, take the -2 our day. I got so much paper. Chat, we've had a great month though. We've taken like 16K in payouts so far. Get out my leg, girl. Bye bye. I hope you know that you really got me going crazy. Why do you see? I live trade on YouTube every day. I do it on YouTube every day. I like to watch on GT less delay. Yeah, I'm on TT too. I'm on TT too. This is straight range chat. It's just nasty price. Yeah, I think we could have avoided that internal. These are the days where your continuation models don't play. They don't play on days like this. Definitely avoidable loss there. It's all good, chat. I'm a human being. I'm also self-aware. Yeah, the academy is the course to learn the model, learn the way I view price. I hope you know. Basically, you learn harmony, you learn how I view price, you learn risk management, you learn psychology. It just runs through everything. You know my life, girl, bye bye. We'll see if we can play another range high, back down. And if that doesn't play, we hop off. Today's been bad. The whole week's been bad, honestly. We're still green on the week, and that's a W. This is a bad week of price, chat. Look at New York every week. I mean, every day this week. Dang near. This is straight range. The thing is, too, chat, if we hit this low, I would have longed. If we hit this low right here, had this swept the daily low, I'm longing this right there. 110% we're longing that daily gap low. But because we didn't take it out, I wanted to see this still come back down. But yeah, you just gotta fade the continuation and internal plays on these range days. That's the key takeaway. But I gotta write it up. So we'll journal it. I technically broke protocol today. This is why we journal, chat. You don't want to see patterns of that. It's not very often I break rules. It's too much, girl. It's too much, girl. Is your model the same every time, like the same checklist? It's the same framework, but it presents itself in different ways. And I have a continuation model and I have a reversal model. Like, wow. I'm surprised this is popping up this much. I want to see range highs go. Seems the market is waiting for FOMC. Yep. That's what tends to happen, man. And that's where I failed to adapt today, because this is pure range and we said it was range protocol. So we should have faded those internals. PA's trash. Yeah. Facts. Really bad price. Free FOMC price. I do what I want. Is it really love? Let's see what happens when we take our range highs. It should still reach lower, chat, for the daily gap. It's just a matter of when. It's just range. Just range. Should have been focusing on the externals and waiting for that, chat. That's on me. Here's range high. Range high, range high. That's all I want now, chat. Range externals. This whole week has been pretty mid, so to be green this week is a W. I think the whole week's been bad. Chat, you see people take a win, they'll take a winning trade. Yo, price is so good, bro. Price is great. You look at the PA and it's just straight dog water. I'm green this week and I'm telling you, price is bad. Just because you're green or red does not mean price is good or bad. It's just objective. If price is choppy and nasty and isn't moving, it's not good price. I don't care if you're green. So because this is clear range, chat, the only things I'm interested in the rest of the day is range external plays and taking base hits back into the range. When you call me baby. I mean, this is getting ran, chat. You know this is getting ran. See if it's in PM or if it wants to sell down off these range highs. Baby, I'm not sure of your love. Baby, I'm not drunk enough yet. Range high sweep. We could try a base hit back into the range, and if this gets stopped, we just take our -2 and hop off. The only other range high we have is up here. Man, you like crazy. Need to see a good sell. If it respects this, we're probably gonna go up for London then. I did not expect at all. But if it flips this, we could try to play base hit right back into the range. Quick range protocol. I got dreams of running by. Which taker's weaker? I don't think it's clear right now. I mean, today is just not the cleanest. If we play a base hit back in the range and we get stopped on this chat, then we take our -2R and we call it until tomorrow. That'll put us at basically break even on the week. We haven't had a 2-loss day on stream yet, so we're kind of due for it. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Kind of due for it. Something like this could play. I need to see a good sell. This is a reversal model, chat. See, this is the type of stuff that we should have been focusing on today. You see the difference in this trade from the last one, chat? The first model isn't a model that I should be looking to put risk on for today. Today's a chop day. I want to play the range exterior. I want to play range externals back into the range and play mean reversion. What I don't want to do is try to play continuation. Is there a 5-minute Bissian? I think I'm gonna try this reversal model, and then, like I said, chat, if we jab out again, take the -2 or break even on the week. I don't have a conviction in what's weaker right now. You know one that keeps me sane. When did your psychology get better for you? Lots of reps. Size down, and then slowly build. If you're feeling attached to the outcome of your trades, if you take a loss and you hesitate on the next setup, or you take a loss and now you're just overthinking and you want to make it back, you put it on a trade and you're in the trade and you feel attached to it, then you need to size down. You're putting on too much risk. Once you get to a point where you're detached from the outcomes and you just kind of go in and you attack each day and you focus on the process and you focus on taking good trades each day, that's when you start to hit your stride. So we playing with externals. Samson, yes, exactly. That's why I broke a rule today. This is why I have the protocols, right? I have a range protocol and I have trend protocol. And essentially what those are telling me to do is to put my focus on areas of high probability, right? So a range external, this trade right here really should be my first take of the day, but it is what it is. I'm a human being. Sometimes I break a rule. It's not often. I don't tend to break rules very often, chat, but it does happen. It's rare. I'm going to try a base hit here, chat, and if this doesn't play, we're taking the -2 and we're hopping off. Last try of the day. If we get stopped on this, chat, we're off. We're off after this. If the second trade of the day, first trade was just a bad trade, I'm not gonna lie. It didn't meet the protocol. So if it's a trend or a range protocol day, the models need to match. Right? This is a range protocol day. I need to be playing reversal models and range externals, not trend models. So hopefully you guys understand that. I'm very transparent, chat. There's nothing for me to hide from you guys. Very transparent. If I make a mistake, if I break a rule, you're gonna know about it, chat. I'm holding myself accountable. Is there a good area to beat E? We could beat E this 5-minute gap. There's no 15-minute gap. You poppy? Yo. Appreciate it. That's funny. The TikTok chat is so different from the YouTube chat. It's funny as hell. What if you only risking $10 and still get pissed in revenge trade? If you risk $10 and you still have bad psychology, then that's discipline, and that's just, you need reps. You need to learn how to have the right relationship with trading. Like if you, for example, if you're trading demo or paper and you're still emotional, that's not risk then. Sizing down is gonna do you nothing. You gotta learn how to trade and submit to your rules. I'm risk-free, chat. We're risk-free, chat. You see the difference in the trades? You see the difference in the trades? This is a consolidating day. We're playing reversal models off the range externals. I should not be trying to take I should not be trying to play continuation. We fade the internals on these days. We're risk-free, chat. Risk-free on the trade if you took the short with me. Don't you give up on a Monday. I wanna tell you I want you. Losing my grip on a run. We took the same trade but got BE too early. Yeah, you might have just jammed to break even a little too early, brother. I'm half off at 2R, chat, at these lows. I'm half off at 2R at these lows right here. We'll go right here. Then other half at the daily gap. If it pops, it pops. We're risk free now, chat. If you're in the short, risk is fully off. How long you been trading for? I've been trading since 2019, man. It's been a long time. I'm UNC for real. I'm UNC for real. I started trading at 19 years old. I'm a 2000s baby. So I'm 26 now. It's been 7 years, man. Time flies. Time absolutely flies. How much you making a month? It depends on the month. I'm up almost 17K this month in payouts. I pulled out like 7 from Funded Futures family, a couple from Lucid. My Funded Futures. Who's the other person we took? Top Step. Top Step, Funded Futures family. My Funded Futures. What was the other one I just said? Lucid Trading. Those are the 4 firms we took payout with this month. We're up close to like 16K. I want to scale it though. I'm running all 50Ks on the copier now. I think I'm gonna move over to 150K soon. I just gotta scale up. 20K a month can turn into 100K a month fast if you scale and you focus on the process. Cause not gonna lie, chat, I'm running like 20 fundeds at once on the copier and I feel good. Like right now, mentally, I feel very good. And I feel ready to jump in size, if that makes sense. That's kind of how you need to scale up. I always give the barbell analogy. I always give the weightlifting like a bench press barbell analogy. If you generally bench 215, like if 215 is what you're hitting for a couple reps usually, you don't just, or 220, let's say 225. If you're generally hitting 225 on bench, you don't just jump up to 315. You don't just put 315 on the rack on the barbell and start running 315. You're gonna tear a pec, you're gonna get hurt. That's not how you do it. You build up. It's progressive overload. You get better and better, you build more muscle, and then eventually you work your way up to 315. And risk management and trading and the way that you build up size and scale trading is the same way. How much money you lost before you're profitable? I lost a couple thousand. Nothing crazy. I didn't have that much money to lose yet. I mean, I was 19 years old. Half off of these lows, chat. Give me the lows, give me the lows, give me the lows, give me the lows, give me the lows. Trail here. Trail here, chat. Oh, it's stabbed in the back. I'm a dab man walking. Me watching, getting no fill, that's tough. You gotta make sure you're in there. If it didn't fill you at the limit, you just gotta chase in. Is there a 5-minute gap to retrace? Ah, there is. I don't want to give too much back though. I don't want to give too much back, chat. We might get trailed out if it retraces the 5. Ah, see, this is where the trail gets hard, because if this retraces up for the 5-minute, we might trail out. But I don't want to give up too much, because it's risk to reward is not static, chat. Just because you're risk free on a trade doesn't mean that your risk to reward is not dynamic. At this point, we're effectively, you know, risking probably 0.2R. Sorry, we're probably risking 1.8R or 1.98R to make 0.2R. Wait, I'm saying that wrong. We're risking 1.8R here to make that 0.2R. All right, half off, chat. Bang it. Bang it, chat. Bang it, chat. This is what we do, man. Every day, you guys see it. This is what we do, man. Feels good. Feels good. We do this every day, man. God is great, man. God is so great. He is so great. I used to beg and pray for this. I used to straight up cry in the shower and beg for the wisdom, man. God is great. I'm gonna catch up with chat. YouTube is slow. It is slow. I have the latency on the YouTube slower because of content. It's kind of hard to explain, but it only does captions with that. So, all right, I'm taking the other half off at the daily gap, chat. Friday, I'm a CT and knees, but on Saturday, we practicing the birds and the bees. I'm trying to lie to you and acting like it's fact. If we trail out the second half, we trail out the second half, chat. Pizzo, what up, Jamil? What up, Jamil? Our brother Cactus. Example of this trade. This is a reversal model. This is what we should have been playing the whole day, chat. There's a reason the continuation model did not play at all, and then the reversal played nice. Because your job every day is to identify what the session is offering and trade the models that, you know, are within that protocol. And today we broke protocol. It was range protocol. We traded a trend continuation model. I'm a human being. I break rules sometimes. We recognize that. We're self-aware. I tell you guys, I hold myself accountable, and I wait for the next model, and we bank. I didn't get emotional. I didn't get upset. I didn't start kicking myself, forcing things. I just held myself accountable. I told you guys where I went wrong, took a step back, and I waited for the next model and reassessed. That's it. Sitting quiet, all right. I'm out here, chat, at the daily gap. Can we go lower? Yes. I trade the markets level to level. That's my level. Daily gap is my level. Could it run deeper because NQ has more room to go? Yes, that's fine. But I trade with the market's offering every day. Let's go. Give us it. Give us that TP2. We really do this, chat. We're out. Bang it. Bang it, chat. Are you aiming for shorts or longs? I shorted the top up there. I just got out. Just banged a short. To the lamp. No Gallardo. Go back. You played IRL to ERL on ES? Yeah, you can say we played this internal, but on NQ, that's range highs. It's also a swing high. Looking at plan. You babbling boy, you talking too much. Playing range external. Chat. You just watched a master class on how to take a L then take a dub. Bro is consistent because I know the model, man, and I hold myself accountable. That's all it is. I manage the risk. I know my model, and I hold myself accountable. I'm a human being. Sometimes I break rules. What's your strategy? My model is Harmony. I trade a model called Harmony. I trade gaps and liquidity. Won't go bet. Base hits every day, chat. Every dang day. Base hits. Let them know that this is the method. Let them know. If you want to milk prop, base hits are the method. You do this every dang day. Every dang day. They're gonna wake up on the stream, chat. They gotta wake up on the stream, bro. I don't know how long we can do this with this much level of consistency before they start to give us some respect. How do we get a hold of the Harmony model? I have a full course going through the model. It's called Profitability Unlocked. If you join the academy, you get access to Profitability Unlocked. Plus, dang, what it costs. Good shit, Unc. Let's go. Someone on my short commented Alex Caruso trades, bro. That stuff's crazy. Actually made me laugh. Chat, I just want you to I want to make this very clear. Profit and loss aside, you know, being green, being in the money aside, do you see why I'm consistent? Because it was on display today. Like, I'm not trying to gas myself up, but I'm trying to teach you guys through this. We took a loss playing continuation on a day that we shouldn't have been playing continuation. Before we started the stream, I told you guys this is a range protocol day. This is a consolidating day. We're pre-FOMC. Price is range bound. Price is choppy. But we had that daily gap draw. I wanted to see lower into the daily BISI. I should have never been playing continuation, but I had conviction in the daily gap going right here. And so I got a little bit of tunnel vision and a little bit hyper focused on that draw. And I forced a continuation on a day where I don't play continuation models because it's range. And when I did that, I didn't get upset. I didn't get angry. I didn't go chase another trade. I looked at you guys. I said I made a mistake. I broke my rules today in terms of protocol, right? If it's a range day, I'm playing reversals. I shouldn't have been playing continuation. So I'm self-aware, I tell you, and then I wait for the next model and we bank. I don't go chasing this up in here or getting angry and forcing something. I just wait for the next model that actually fits protocol and my rules. Because if I was following my rules today, chat, we don't take this trade and we just short this. So we would have avoided that loss and we would have just banked that reversal. That's it. Unfortunately, because I broke my rule, we took a -1 hour before that, but we're still green. Base hits. So what do we net on that? I took half off it too. Two 4.6 divided by 2, 2.3 R. So we're up 2.3 R, chat, on that trade. We're up 2.3 R on this trade. We took the -1, so we're up 1.3 today, chat. Base hits every day. Base hits every day. And honestly, this should have been avoided. The model, the system didn't give me this today. That was user error. That's me being a human being. I don't break rules often, chat. I don't know if we've had a day on stream yet. I've been streaming for about a month. I don't know if we've had a day on stream yet where I broke a rule, but today was one of those days. How are you live on TikTok with less than 1K? I don't know, bro. Beats me. They just let me do it. I don't know. They just said, hey, you can go live. I said, bet. We done for the day? For sure. Yeah. I'm taking the base hits every day. Once I'm green, I'm done, chat. Once I'm +1 R green, anything like that, I'm off. But I want you guys to, you know, rewatch the VOD today and watch how I handled that loss. I didn't get emotional. I didn't get upset. And you know what I mean? Like, that is very important. That's the biggest thing. Even if this trade was a loss and we didn't bang that short, the way that I conduct myself after a loss is very important to understand. Woo! Did some news come out? Dang. We still got daily gap on NASDAQ, chat. Sheesh. Sheesh. Chat, don't fade the daily bias. Don't fade the daily bias. That must be news. That must be news. Something must have happened. That's got to be news. But what do we know about news, chat? They bring it to the levels we're looking for. Trump speaking right now. Yep. Daily gaps, chat. Daily gaps, chat. Don't fade the daily bias. We've been bearish all day. We've been bearish all day. Trump speaking, yeah. You gotta be. I'm looking at financial juice to see if he said anything though. That's 10:30. Crude oil inventories. We got FOMC at 2 p.m. So I'm definitely taking that base hit and I'm out. But yeah, chat. What they're saying is this patiently guy is too good not to allow to stream. Man, I hope they're saying that. You think a live account is even worth it? Nope. Unless you got bread and you really trade. Like if you're 8 years in and you got bread, it's not worth it, man. If you're learning how to trade, it's 100% not worth it. If you are not a seasoned like vet trader and you're consistent and you have data that shows you're consistent throughout different market regimes and you know exactly what you're doing, there's basically no point to trade a live account. And even then, if you're a seasoned vet trader, you need capital. Right now, chat, I'm not even trading a live account. I run all prop and then I'm just investing. I have like I have a good amount of money in Pokemon. Chat, Pokemon's an investment. Pokemon is an investment. I've put in like 10K. It's up 260%. 260%. Pokemon is an investment. Collectibles are an investment. Are you gonna go live tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, we're just not trading Friday. It's a bank holiday. I will be live tomorrow though. What just happened? I don't know. Price is just bearish. I don't think Trump said nothing. What platform is that? That's it's called Shiny. All right, my man. Bye, Buggle. Appreciate you, Buggle, man. I appreciate the love that you always give and the support. I mean that. I really appreciate it. Have a good day, Buggle. I love you guys, man. I love doing this. I wake up every day. I love what I do. That's worth more than anything in the world. You know how humbling that is, and it literally makes me emotional to be able to do this. Like I love it. I wake up every day and I look forward to getting on this computer, trading and streaming. I'm like, no matter what money I make, I'm the richest person in the world because I can do that. To be fulfilled and enjoy doing what I'm doing. Like, I love it, man. Tell them like the stream. Like the stream, chat. Like the stream, chat. Come on. We're giving out bangers on the stream, chat. Like the stream. Go down below, drop a like on the stream. We just gave you guys a banger short. This is literally my dream, so seeing you is inspiring. Man, I appreciate it. It's been my dream for years too. It takes time. Markets are gonna beat your ass. That's the truth. The markets beat my ass for 3 years before I started to even like break even. Like I said, I started late 2019. The markets cooked me, but I wasn't doing nothing in 2019 besides gambling on options. So like I was trading without a strategy in 2019. I have 99% sure signal. Yeah, okay, pal. Okay, pal. If you have a 99% win rate, I have a 100% win rate, bro. You gotta get 1% better. Not gonna lie. If you got 99, I got 100. I just don't lose. You gotta get 1% better, man. Chat, don't listen to anyone that says they got a 90% win rate. That stuff is so annoying, bro. Anyone that pretends they don't lose, run as far and as fast as you can. It's the most cap thing I've ever heard in my life. You're gonna lose, chat. You're gonna lose a lot. Yours is 33%. I 100% believe you. So you say that and I believe you. Like, because your R is probably better. What's your R, Mo? Your R is probably over 2R. Am I right? You probably have a high R with your trading. That's why your win rate's lower. And that is realistic, and you are telling the truth. Because these dudes be preaching 90% win rate, 95, 98% win rate. It's cap, bro. It's cap. Yeah, it's 4R, exactly. Can you tell? Can you tell I know ball just by? I could tell you your high R just based on you telling me the win rate. 60% with 1-1. 100% believe it. I believe it, Pinnacle. Any of that, like those numbers, check out for me. It's the clowns on Twitter that be 95% win rate with 2R. Shit's straight cat, bro. It makes me mad. Because they're just blatantly misleading people. They're funneling people into their course and their model. And they don't actually make any money trading. Straight LARPs, man. And the deeper you get into trading, the easier it is to see the people that are capped. Chat, rule of thumb, if anyone says they have a 95% win rate, like just run. And if anyone doesn't show losses, or they're not open to sharing their losses, and they're not showing any form of consistency or proof to you, just run. We live trade on stream. You can't fake this. We do it every day. You see the consistency. Just got back and saw the win you got. Great stuff. Appreciate it, man. I will say, chat, in my opinion, like Mo, I'm not trying to knock how you trade, but for prop, this is just my opinion, right? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not knocking how you trade, but I do believe that lower R, higher win rate trading is much better for prop firms. So, for example, Mo, with a 33% win rate and 4R, you are very profitable. Like that is you have plus EV, right? You are very profitable with that style of trading, and that works. But I'm just of the belief, and again, just my opinion, that is a much better style of trading for live accounts. With prop, when you have consistency rules and you have all these rules working against you, lower R, higher win rate trading, in my opinion, is a much better way to trade. I'm not knocking how you trade. I'm just saying it's something interesting to think about. Right, you can run high R and have a lower win rate and make a lot of money. But for the environment of prop, it's not the best way to do it. Someone was like 85% with 1 to 2. I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe over a sample size of 5 trades, Pinnacle. I can sit here and be like, my win rate's 80% right now over like the last 10 trades, but I don't even do that. But I can literally show you right now my win rate's like 80 over the last 10, 11 trades. But that's variance. My win rate is not going to be 80 after I take 200 trades, chat. It's just not it's not real trading. It's misleading, and it's not an accurate representation of edge. I'll go on Twitter and say I have a 60% win rate because I have a 60% win rate. I'm not going on Twitter saying I have an 85% win rate because I have an 85 over the last 10 trades. One is variance, one is an accurate representation of my win rate. Sample sizes matter, chat. I can go on a 5-trade losing streak and have a 0% win rate. Like, it's variance. If I lose 5 trades in a row, chat, is my win rate 0? No. So if I win 5 trades in a row, is my win rate 100? No. Where can we see your strategy? Do you have a course? I have a full YouTube channel with a bunch of videos. I do have a course also. It's called Profitability Unlocked. I have a Discord. I also do a ton of stuff for free, completely free. So you guys, trust me, you do not have to buy anything off me if you don't want to. I'm not forcing you to do nothing. But if you want to have it all structured and laid out, I do have a course. Now, here's the thing about courses, man. I really do this. I'm up almost 20K this month in payouts. Like, I really do this. And what I'm teaching is consistency. It's how to actually trade with base hits. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that just run up off affiliate and courses. That's not what I'm doing here, chat. You see it every day. We live trade every day. You can't fake it. And the thing is, if you don't want to buy something, you don't have to buy something. I live trade for free every day. I have a free Discord. I have free YouTube videos. I have Twitter content. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you can go through just to learn for free. The course is really just for people that want to have it all laid out and structured in a good way. How long have you been trading? I started trading in 2019. I love the way you trade, similar to me but better. Def learning stuff on the streams. I love it, man. I'm happy you're learning. That's what I'm saying. Like, the streams are completely free and they run through the whole process every single day. Caruso smack his shorts. Bro, TikTok chat is evil, bro. TikTok chat is evil, dog. Everyone on TikTok calls me Alex Caruso, dog. I will never avoid that comp. It's just never, I'm never gonna avoid it. You're funny, bro. What's your YouTube? It's trading patiently. Bro, don't apologize. I find it funny. It doesn't affect me. I find it funny. It's just funny because everyone says that. Is there news coming up? There's FOMC at 2 p.m. The GOAT CR7 of trading. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I just put a lot of time in, man. I'm not the greatest trader of all time. I put a lot of time in. I worked my ass off. I begged God for wisdom, and he's delivering wisdom. Markets are also good right now, chat. Markets are good. It helps when the markets are good. This week really hasn't been good, though. I'm not gonna lie. This week has been pretty mid. This week has been mid. What caused that huge candle? I think just reaching down for the daily gaps, unless something... I don't see any red, like, high impact stuff that was said on Financial Juice. I don't see anything that caused that candle. All my scalps. Yo, TikTok chat is funny as hell. All my scalps got touched by Big Orange. Bro. Did you start with ICT 7 years ago? No, I didn't. When I first started trading, I was trading options. And I didn't even have a strat. So I just lost money, obviously. I had no edge. So I would put like 500 bucks in. I would buy calls with no understand. I wasn't even looking at charts, bro. I was just buying options. That was like late 2019. Obviously, I just lost money over time. Then I bought a supply and demand course off someone named Carmine Rosado. I feel like I tell this story every stream, but then I bought a supply and demand course. I met one of my best friends there. Um, we started learning how to trade supply and demand and patterns and kind of just price action concepts. And that's when I knew I really liked price action trading. I couldn't make that work. I was still losing money trading with supply and demand. Then I found ICT pretty quickly with ICT. Started to be a break-even trader. And then I'd say after about a year of trading ICT, I actually was seeing green. But I wasn't consistent the way I am now. That took even more time. More refinements. But studying ICT is what allowed me to like break through. And then just a lot of refinements. It's not just ICT, chat. It's not like you learn a new concept and you just magically make money. It's you learn a new concept, you take it, you build a strat, you put it in a way that fits your personality. Then you get absolutely cooked by the markets enough to where you adapt and refine, and you get enough experience trading different market regimes that you know how to adapt to all of them. Like it's a lot. You can be a really good trend trader, chat, and make a lot of money in trend markets, then get absolutely cooked by range markets. That's it. Like, I just looked up Caruso and yeah, twin. Trump announced something. What did he announce? What up, Freddy? ICT and standard deviation helped it for me. ICT never worked for me, but I'm still gonna check your channel in Discord. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Join the Discord for sure. Hop in the Discord, ask questions. We're in there every day. I got a ton of people in there. We're in the Discord every single day. If ICT didn't work for you, you probably didn't give it enough time, or you're just you got more work to do, man. Like it takes time. You know what I mean? I think that everyone has and not you, just everyone in general. Like speaking generally, everyone has a misconception that like you kind of just find a model and it works. It's not how it works. I could give you exactly how I trade, guys, and it's still gonna take you time. Like I do give you exactly, I literally do give you exactly how I trade. I have it all laid out. It's still gonna take time. You gotta go through and journal. You gotta go through the reps. You gotta learn how to execute it. You gotta learn how to recognize the conditions and do it without me. It takes time. It takes a lot of time. But yeah, join the Discord. And the YouTube has a bunch of content. Will you be live during FOMC? I will not. I'm gonna touch some grass in a little bit. I'll chill and chat with y'all for like maybe another 30 minutes. If you guys want to just chat, ask questions. But we're green. What are you doing? Right now about me, what you doing? I think we're plus 1 point something today. So just base hit day, chat, another winning day. The way I trade prop, I make sure that my 1Rs are always putting me over that minimum winning day. Because with flex accounts, you need 5 winning days of $200. Hey, Boney. Hey, Baloney. The Shoney. I walk in the chat with that now. That was SSG Kobe. It's WYD. What are you doing by SSG Kobe? My boy, is friends with SSG Kobe. My friend Cash. His music's good. Charmaine, what up? You guys like the TT stream better because it's not delayed, right? The problem with YouTube is it's delayed because I need to get the captions for short form content. So I needed to have that delay or else it doesn't do the auto captions. I don't know why, but I have an issue, bro. I put no work in on my coffee. It's been 2 hours. It's looking like this. Yeah, dude, it's probably slow. Chat, we bang those shorts though. How do I learn to hold profits? You need to trade level to level. You see how every time I take a trade, Samson, I have clear areas of exit? I don't just do it off feel, bro. There's no feel. Like there is, nah, let me rephrase that. There is feel, but not to how I exit. There's feel to how I manage my stop loss, but I set real levels to exit. When I entered this short, the first thing I'm doing, Samson, is I'm saying, all right, before I even get in, I'm saying, what's my risk? Where is my invalidation of the trade? Okay, so let's run through this. Before I even take a trade, the first thing I'm doing is I'm setting my risk, and I'm saying, this is my invalidation of the trade. If your stop loss is your invalidation of the idea, if this gets hit, I'm out the trade. I don't care. I do not care what anyone says. Once this gets hit, I'm out the trade. The trade's invalidated. So this is my clear invalidation. Then I size based on this stop amount. So 7.25. So I want to risk about $200 per trade. That's my 1R right now. So then I size accordingly. So like 6 cons, 7 cons, 6 cons puts me at about 220, right? Then I set my limit and I wait to see if this gets filled. If it doesn't get filled, I drag it below the current price and I make sure I get in the idea. The other thing I'm always doing is I generally want to have an area that I'm break even by that makes sense based on the charts. Everything I try to make sure that everything I do as a trader is based on the charts. There's logic behind it. I'm not just doing it based on feel. So then I set my break even area and I set my TPs. So I had this as TP1. And then the daily gap is my ultimate draw. And so that was my TP2. So we took partials at the TP1. And then we hold the other half to TP2. I can only hold to these levels with conviction because I'm trading the markets level to level and I know what I'm looking for. If I didn't know where I was exiting, if I didn't know what I was looking for or where I'm targeting, how do I know when to get out the trade? If you don't plan the trade and you don't have clear targets in areas based on the levels, you're just gonna have no conviction in what you're doing. You're gonna be second guessing when to get out. Then you're getting out based on feel and just trying to be like, all right, I'm up 37 points. Let me get out here. Oh no, now I'm back to 16 points. Let me get out here. No, you gotta trade the markets level to level. That's the biggest thing that helped me is I don't care about a 2R anymore, chat. Like I care about trading the markets to my levels. My level was the daily gap. This was my level, chat. From the beginning of the session, we're looking at that daily gap. I'm in shorts on NQ. I think NQ still has room to go to this daily gap. NQ still has room to go to here. So yeah, Samson, just make a habit of planning your trades. Before anything, plan your risk. And then from there, plan your targets. You need to know where you're getting out. Ideally before you get in the trade. For someone that's new to trading, for someone that's learning how to do this, plan the trade before you're in the trade. Like try to do it in full. Plan where you're trying to exit. Plan where you're going to break even. Plan your risk and your invalidation. And follow that and submit to it. But make sure it's based in logic, not in feel, not in P&L. It's based in the levels on the chart. For me, sometimes you'll see me set the TPs or the targets while I'm in the trade, but that's because I have so many reps, dude. I do this so much that I know exactly what I need to do. For some people, they're gonna get a little emotional doing that, so they want to do it before they take the trade. It's not an issue for me. I can set the levels objectively when I'm in the trade, but I know exactly what I'm looking for, chat. If I don't get it, I don't do anything. You trade PM very rarely. How many accounts are you copying? Right now I have 21 fundeds. Right now I have 21 fundeds on the copier. I'm trading at once. I just took payouts on a bunch of accounts. Chat, you want to know what firms I'm trading? Trading Lucid. I'm trading Top Step. I'm trading Alpha Futures. I'm trading Funded Futures Family. I'm trading My Funded Futures. And I'm trading Funded Seat. Those are the firms I'm using right now, for anyone wondering. So we're running 21 fundeds on the copier at once, and we're just taking base hits every day. That's it. My downside's 2 losses in a day, and once I'm green, I call it and I take my green. I just stack base hits. That's the sauce, chat. How do you trade evals more aggressive? 100%. 100%, bro. I always give the advice for evals, though. It kind of depends on where you're at. If you know how to trade and you know what you're doing and you have it all ironed out, you gain nothing from trading evals at that point. Like, I let me preface by saying I mean this with no ignorance or no. I say this in the most humble way possible. Trading evals does nothing for me. Like, I'm not gonna spend time trading evals. There's the time investment. It does nothing for me. What do I need to do on evals? You know what I mean? So I trade evals as aggressive as possible. I'm passing my evaluations as quickly as I possibly can. If I have a 50K account and there's a 50% consistency rule, 3K profit target, I have to make 1,500 in 2 different days. So then day 1, I'll risk 750 and try to hit a 1 to 2 R. Day 2, I'll do the same thing. So it takes me two winners in a row to pass my eval. You either do that or you play 1-to-1s and you max risk 1,500 bucks. But I'm only recommending that and saying I do that because 1, I can afford to, and 2, because I don't need to trade evals anymore. I gain nothing from trading evals. I want every trade that I take to be in the funded stage. I agree with the 1-to-1 R. I would say anything from 1-to-1 to 2 R is a great world to live in for base hits trading. If you can consistently pull out 1 to 2 R every single day from the markets at a high win rate, 55, 50, 60, 65% win rate, 70% win rate even if you get really good, you are in a position where you can really milk prop. Don't fall into the 8R, 9R, 10R trades that everyone's flexing, because the truth about that is you're going to see someone hit a 7, 10R, 11, 12R trade. But the reality is over 100 different trades, their win rate's probably sub 20%, 25%. If you have, it's just the nature of the numbers. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just facts. If you have high R, you're going to have a lower win rate. If you have high win rate, you have low R targets. You don't get the best of both worlds. It doesn't exist. So if you want 10R banger trades, you're going to have a low win rate. And the thing is, that's not conducive to consistency with prop. If you want to pull out a lot of money from prop, your best bet is high win rate trading with lower R. Anything from 1 to 2R. That's why every day I'm looking for a base hit. 1.5 to 2R targets every day, and that's all I do at a high rate. Over like 300 trades, I have like a 60 to 65% win rate right now, and I run 1.5 to 2R targets. Sometimes I'll get more than that. 2.2, 2.5. It depends on the runner. Thenix, thank you, man, for sending a heart. I appreciate it, brother. Thenix is the GOAT, man. Chat, Thenix is, if you see Thenix in the Discord, just know he's low-key a genius. He don't say it, but he's low-key a genius, bro. W trade today. Yes, sir. Can you copy trade Top Step? You can. Despite, popular belief, you can actually copy trade Top Step. The thing is, you have to pay for API key for Project X. which is what I did. And it's like 15 bucks. So you pay like 15 bucks, you get a Project X API key, and you run that on the copier. I run Tradecopia, it's the best copier in the business. I don't promote stuff that I don't use, chat. If I don't like it or I don't think it's a good product or a firm, then I don't promote it. And Tradecopia is the best copier. I say it every stream. Honestly, I need to put Tradecopia on my overlay because they're amazing. Tradecopia has made the whole, like, the only, honestly, chat, the only reason I can run 21 fundeds on a copier is because I'm using Tradecopia. If I wasn't using Tradecopia, it'd be stressful as heck. Because there's consistency rules, and there's all these different things I have to worry about, and then fills are terrible on different copiers. I can't do it on, I tried running like 12 accounts in the past on TradeSyncer, and it was a horrible experience. Tradecopia is just different. Bro, I just passed my first funded. Let's go. Let's go. Congrats, bro. Don't deviate from your trades. Just focus on the process, bro. I know it's your first funded. You're probably going to feel a little bit of emotional weight, but the truth is nothing, you know, at the end of the day, you're trading in a simulated environment. Now that you're on the funded, it's still sim, but you can make money. Your job is to just, like I said, and like I always say, focus on the process. If you can focus on the process every day and focus on taking good trades and detach from the outcomes of your trades, you're going to make money. Assuming you have edge. I gotta show hard almost. Let me catch up on the other chat. Small doubt last trade you took high is not looking nice. I mean, we can't expect a resweep for high like that. What's your confirmation? I'm playing, I played a reversal model off range external. We also traded into this 1 hour internal on ES. And price is consolidating. I had a lower, a bearish bias, a lower draw to the daily gap. So I wanted to short today. I really wasn't trying to long. How did you go about building the accounts? So the way I like to approach evals is I give myself a monthly budget, and then I put them in groups and I push risk. So I have a group of a couple, a group of a couple, a group of a couple, and I push risk and I pass them as quickly as possible, and I try not to spend a lot of time trading evals. Think we can get another leg of shorts? I think shorts are lower probability now that ES is taking out the daily gap, but NQ does still have it down there, so we'll see if it wants to reach for it. So I can't do it, man. Chat, is the music too loud on TT? I don't want to say the platforms. I'm trying to refrain from saying it. Hopefully the music's not too loud. For a beginner like us, what risk management will you suggest for eval? If you're a beginner and you're learning how to trade, man, just get an eval that you pay a one-time fee. Don't get a monthly recurring subscription. Pay like $100 for a one-time upfront fee for an eval, and give yourself a lot of room to lose. Give yourself 20, 25 losses if you have to. Size down as much as you have to, because your job on that eval is not to run it up and go get payouts. Your job is to learn how to trade if you're a beginner. Chat, you can't, like, you gotta crawl and you gotta walk before you run, chat. Like, you have to. There's no cheating it. You can't just start running. You gotta crawl, and you gotta start walking, and then you gotta start running. So if you're a beginner trader, your job on evals is just to learn how to trade. So give yourself a lot of room and cut risk and go tight. Like, give yourself a lot of room. But it's a whole different scenario when you actually know how to trade and you've hit payouts and you know what you're doing. Because then you gain nothing from trading evos. Like, I'm never going to spend time trading evos. It does nothing for me. There's no ROI on that. I'd be wasting my time. But I absolutely did spend a lot of time trading evals and demo in the past, learning how to trade. Are you planning on getting on Discord lives with the members maybe once in a while? I was thinking of doing trade recaps for the Discord members. Like, we could do a live call and I recap the trades maybe every day. But the Academy members and like premium members, you're gonna get full access to the course for as long as you're a member. You get access to the Discord. I have an indicator for my model that you can see right here. So you get access to the indicator. And then we'll probably do something like daily trade recaps or like market reviews or something like that. I think would be sick in the Discord. But the live trading, I'm keeping to YouTube and TikTok. This is ES you're looking at. You're looking at ES. Bro, I don't know who to talk to, but I got my first payout a week ago. Been trading for 3 years. Blew my account. Today feels so broken. I feel like I was generally following my rules. Did you like, if you blew the account right after payout, then you must have. What was your risk? Did you push risk too much? If you were following your rules, then like, I'm confused. You have an indicator? I remember them. Bro, I'm doing it right now at 7. I'm doing it right now while you have me here. Cause you're already an Academy member, or you were. You've been showing love for mad long. I'm doing it right now. It's nothing crazy. It marks out all the session highs and lows. It's gonna mark out auto SMT and relative strength and weakness. But it doesn't take the trades for you, chat. And you don't want that from an indicator anyway. There's any indicator you buy online that claims that it's gonna make you money is cap. The only people with that are hedge funds that have like proprietary trading algorithms and billions of dollars invested. And they're not sharing that with you, I promise that. When you have an indicator on TradingView, it should reduce friction in your trading and just help you with things. But it's not gonna give you, you know what I mean? Like, you're not just gonna start pulling payouts off an indicator. Anyone that thinks that is naive. My indicator just marks out levels that I would be marking out, and it also does SMT and relative strength, but I think I gotta fix the SMT portion. I just DM'd you it. How do you react to losses? Bro, go on YouTube and watch my stream today. I took a loss and then took a winner right after. That's like the best way you can see me react to loss. Go watch my YouTube VOD after, or because I'm on YouTube right now too. Go to the YouTube, watch the VOD, watch me take the loss, and then watch how I react. But how I react to losses is nothing. It's one trade. The outcomes don't matter, bro. You focus on taking good trades every day and the rest follows. Profits follow process. Focus on the process and the profits follow. Thank you. I would like your indicator, please. It's just for Academy members right now. S7 was in the Academy before, and he's been a long time supporter. How do you get over the emotions of a loss? Like I said, you know your numbers. You know that if you focus on taking good trades, that in the aggregate over a large sample size you'll make money. And you just gotta, drawdowns are something you just gotta experience. Like, you gotta go through drawdowns to get better at dealing with drawdown. So what did I say we booked on that? 2.66 plus 2 is a 4.66. So he netted 2.3 on that short. All right, chat. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. We'll be live again tomorrow. I'm live every single day at 9:30 a.m. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, go down below, join the Discord. Discord.gg/trading patiently. Hop in the Discord. If you want to learn the model, everything's in there. All the links to everything. And yeah, man, I hope you guys had a good day. I hope you learned something from the stream today, and I will see you again tomorrow morning. Have a good rest of your day, guys.